Okay, what I'm going to do now is take this KTM for a little test run. I've been going back and forth between the stock 14 countershaft sprocket and a 13, mainly for off-road. The 13 is nice for very slow stuff, but when you get to certain hill climbs or a little bit of more open single track, you kind of get to where, I mean, second gear is good, but if you're climbing a slow hill and you got to wind it out, first gear is almost too short. So, and the 14 is just like not quite enough low end spin power when you're on certain hills, and the single track, you're in first gear a lot. So what I did is I went up one tooth on the back with stock, 13 in the front. So I'm going to take it for a little ride here, a little bit in the woods and a little bit down the road, get a feel maybe for the top end on the top speed on the road with this setup. Hopefully all my bolts are tight. Hit the road here first. A little weird being on this bike. I was on the KLR for a little over 100 miles this morning. Now this feels like a mountain bike. See how she does here in a second. Okay, we're in 6th gear. Not bad, I can actually cruise pretty decent at 60. But I can tell you right now, max speed is probably going to be about 70. You could cruise at 60 pretty decent, but 70 is definitely winding her out pretty good. God, is this seat hard. Wow. KTM seats are like a 2x4. Couple deer. That's why I don't want to be, I'm not ripping up here, because it's the time of evening where the deer are getting a little hungry and thirsty. Somebody doing some donuts. That's nice. Yeah, so we'll see how it does in the woods. That's definitely probably about a 5 miles per hour faster from the 13 tooth. I'm going, you know, cruise speed was probably about 55. Wound out was probably 65, and now it is you can kind of cruise 60, do 70 if you had to, but I wouldn't do it for a long time. Get down back to the house and we'll hit the woods. All right, let's hit the woods a little bit. Little single track. Doing pretty good there, just putting. Haven't been through here for a while. It actually feels like a pretty good compromise between the two. Yeah, I can still lug pretty good, but I have just a little bit more top end speed in first gear. That visor up. Pop it in second. Oh, missed my turn. I have it in second gear right now. Still pretty good ruggedness. I mean, I'm going 7 miles an hour, and I can get on and off the throttle in second. So this might be what I'm looking for. as long as I'm not getting on the freeway. Go on down here and try a couple little hill climbs in first. That's a ripper climb there. And down here by the house where these don't look steep, but they're actually a pretty good incline. GoPro doesn't do hills justice. They always look like you're driving through a field. I don't know if any of these hill climbs are open here. Yeah, I know this one is. Starting to get dark. Need my headlight. Just gonna go up it slow. That's kind of what I was looking for. I even had enough to get on and off the throttle coming up that hill. So I like that. Another hill right here, but I'm not sure. Geez, that's got a stick there that would joust me. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that worked good. A bunch of brush there that fell out of the treetops that was not there before. That was a little rough, but it got me up over and I didn't even use any clutch. So that's what I'm looking for. Fan was running. It is hot out today. I hate KTM kickstands. They're so tight to the bike. And the bike just always wants to fall over. Okay. I want to show you something here to be careful of in these dry conditions. With a KTM bike. Look. See that? I don't know if you can see that, it's smoking. You gotta watch if you're out in the forest. Because I have had these leaves drop on top of here. Like that. When I had stopped. And you can see it smoking there. So careful of that. Okay, so there. So I'm probably going to stay with that 48. They come with a 48 tooth stock, 14, 48. I'm probably going to stick with that 49 in the back. That's pretty good for me right now. And I want it to change back and forth all the time between my riding. So I'm going to stick with that. Like, subscribe, comment, share, get on your bike, get outside. Peace.